Good day! I am feeling groovy today. How are we all feeling today? Good morning, you guys. Happy Monday. It is Monday. It's time to get some work done because I was a bum yesterday. But yesterday, good. Just one more chapter. Just one more chapter is here. She is here to be amazing as usual. Nate, Tammy, welcome in, you guys. Happy Monday. Magical bubble soaps. That sounds delicious. Good morning. Mo Thrifty's in the house. Good morning. So great to see you. Happy, joy. Good morning, you guys. Good morning. It is Monday. It is either incredibly early where you're at or almost afternoon. I guess it depends on where you're at. Ty Sandra, welcome in. Where are you guys joining in from today? Who do we have? We got East Coast, West Coast. What's up, Suburban Bish? It's like totally groovy today. This is our Halloween costumes all month long. Man, I've had to come up with some on the fly, I'm telling you. That's a lot of costumes to come up with. Nicole Fu, how the heck are you? Gone Girl Goods. Speaking of Gone Girl Goods, good morning to you. I just got your package today. So y'all know I like to pop in your shows and try to buy stickers from you and stuff like that so you can get to your 1,000 sales. And I got the cutest stickers in the mail today from our good friend Gone Girl Goods. I got easy peasy lemon squeezy, which is so funny because I say that all the time. Yay me! Super cute. I got Soul Full of Sunshine. These are so appropriate, like for my costume today too. You're amazing. I think you're amazing. And you are beautiful. You are strong. You are worth it. I love these. Great stickers. So, guys, if you're not following our good friend, Gone Girl Goods, give her a follow and a bookmark. She's working so hard to grow her business over here, you guys. And you know that's what we're all about here on the Nice Comps crew, about supporting each other, helping each other grow, and all of that good stuff. So thanks again, girl. The great stickers. Thank you so much for that. I think I only spent like 30 cents too. So amazing. Peace, baby. Ooh, Magical Bubbles is from Texas too. That's where I'm from. So for those of you guys that don't know me, my name is Charity. That's really my name. My parents were married on a hilltop wearing matching red wedding dresses that had like daisies and daisy chains. And that is not a joke. Literally, I don't have a middle name because my parents didn't want to like put a middle name on me, man. Like, yo, free love. Not kidding. Seriously. I walked up this morning and Justin was like, your mom would be so proud of your outfit today. So shop and drop. Good morning. You like the hair? Thank you. Tomorrow, who knows what it'll be. Bargain Betty's, welcome in. I am from the South Austin, Texas area, so I'm a little bit south of Austin. I know. Yeah, we got Texas in the house this morning, yo. It's hot here. It is October, but it is hot. Oh my goodness. We finished decorating the yard this weekend and it was like fine in the shade, but oh my gosh. That sun, I'm telling you, it is the middle of October almost, and it is like 95 degrees out. Texas, come on. West Texas Midland, you're still dealing with the heat too then, my friend. Free Willy, welcome in. Pixie Dust Treasures, great to see you. And now your dad's a jeweler. Yeah, you know what's funny is my parents were kind of jewelers back then. They were kind of like dabbling in that. That's amazing you remember that. Oh, yay, let's be friends. Yay. Girl, thanks, baby. I appreciate that. Yeah, so my dad is still totally a hippie, guys. I'm not kidding. He like has his little cabin. He like has a little farm. He's a jeweler during the day in this really poshy jewelry store in downtown Cherry Creek in Denver, which is like the richest area. And then he trucks his little butt home to his little place up in Kitteridge, Colorado. And he's got farms and donkeys. He still has long red hair. Well, it's more gray now, but long red hair and a ponytail. He wears like a little leather band on the end to tie it. Still wears all of his like kind of hippie attire. Never got out of that phase ever. So it's super cute. Tia speaks. Let's be friends. My grandmother owned a jewelry store. Oh, I love that. I know it's so crazy too because my parents own jewelry store, or my dad, works at a jewelry store, and it's so crazy because it's like I just don't really wear jewelry. I wear like plastic earrings and stuff. It's so funny how that happens. Like, just because your parents do something doesn't mean you know anything about it. So, Pixie does. Oh, Pixie, you got one of the pink stickers. Thank you. We're pinky today. All right, you guys, we have a very exciting day today. We've got our sponsor today for our $5 gift card is Heather's Hustles. Now, this chick is awesome. If you guys haven't been to any of her shows yet, she is fun. She is spicy. She is hilarious. Really, really cool chick. Says what's on her mind. Does not give two you know what's about what anything thinks about that stuff. She's just so fun. She keeps me entertained every time I go to one of her shows. So if you guys wouldn't mind giving our friend Heather's Hustles a follow and a couple bookmarks. So we've got people that come in here and they do these gift card sponsorships. And then we shout them out during our show. You get up on a wall here for the whole week as well. And our goal is for you to get more followers and for you to get bookmarks on your show. And I know that this works for people because we've gotten umpteen messages thanking us for doing this. We don't make anything off this. This is just something that we do for y'all so that you're able to grow your businesses because that's what it's all about. Maurice! Magic Bubbles tip with $1. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. So what we did this week was, and let me pin this, is we put 5 available this week because we have a big show coming up on the 16th. We're doing dollar starts. I expect there to be a pretty good sized crowd, especially because it's a dollar start. And we haven't done an auction show in a little bit. So if you guys want us to shout you out, Suburban, there's one. There's only going to be 4 left. And we're going to do these. So rather than doing them during the day this week, I mean, you'll get up here as well. But we're going to do all the giveaways. Sticker bundle. Yay! Oh my gosh, thank you. You will get your whole, we will talk about you on the show. Gone Girl Goods, there's 2. We're going to have 3 more, and then when those are gone, those are gone. So Pixie Does gets one. Pixie Does knows. Pixie Does and Gone Girl have got them before, and they're like, yeah, that does help me with my followers and helps me with my bookmarks. So couple more of those. If you guys want those, what will happen is we'll put your name on here, and then we will shout you out during the Thursday night show. So all the rest of the giveaways for the week are going to be on the Thursday night show. We're going to have them up on the wall, and there's going to be a whole pick your numbers that you want kind of situation. So it should be fun. Like I said, I think it's going to be a pretty good size show, being that it's dollar starts. And I don't know what's in it either, you guys. This is going to be fun. So if you're a reseller or you just like inexpensive things, I got a bunch of stuff given to me for free. And so I'm just running it for $1, and we're going to see what happens because it's all, I don't know what's in it. It's still bagged up in my garage. I have no idea. So it could be anything. So good to see you, Pay for a God. Final Canyon loves the costume. Thank you, my love. We're doing like the hippie thing, baby. Struggling with logging Nifty with Depop and the magic link. Oh, that's a great question, Mel. Actually, Mel, message me and I will have Justin answer you because we have the same issue. Yes. So, Mel, hey, honey, Mel's going to message us about something with Nifty and Depop and that whole magic link thing. Will you walk her through how to fix that? He's got you because we went through the same thing. So, Pocahontas, I'm my mom in like 1970 something, whatever year it was. So, thanks, Rakes. 4 left. I think we got like a couple left now. If we have a big show coming up, how do we do it? If we have a big show coming up, how do we do it? Magical, what do you mean if we've got a big show coming up? How do you do it? I'll have to have you clarify what you mean on that. Gladys, welcome in. Oh, tell me what I do for our big shows. Ooh, that's a wide question. So obviously advertise them ahead of time, shout them out, tell people about it, get it on social media. If you're talking about that, as far as auctioning, we just go really quick. I mean, we're probably even going to do sudden death on these because it's all dollar starts. So it's like, let's go. There's so many clothes. So it's bags of stuff to get through. So y'all are going to be able to get some stuff for pretty inexpensive. So, for the shows. Yes, right here. 2 left. If you want to be able to get yourself a sponsored, it's going to cost you $8 to get one of these. That covers the $5 for the Amazon gift card that we give away in honor of your name. And then it covers my taxes and the whatnot fees that they charge me for it. So, Snappy! Good morning, my love. How are we? Totally far out forecast finds. Like, yeah, man. Pete Kels, welcome in. You're so welcome. Chrome extension fixes that, says Snap. I don't know what that means, but that's a computer thing. Ranks, welcome in. Tally, great to see you. If you had a chance, could someone help me with an order, how to edit the shipping? Whatnot bundled it as 9 pounds, and somehow post office says it's over 10. Ooh, gone girl. I don't know about that one, baby. I haven't had that happen. That's rough. Yeah, so you can unbundle. Did you already ship it? Good morning, Heather. There she is. We're going to run your giveaway here in just a minute, babe. Yeah, it's going to be an epic show. I'm really excited. I haven't done a dollar start show in, I mean, how long has it been, you guys? Like 4 months or something like that? Like, it's been a really long time since I did a dollar start show. So I think it's going to be a great way for you guys to get some inexpensive items. The lady that dropped the stuff off was kind of a fancy lady. So I'm assuming she said that she's got some of her daughter's stuff in there. She's got her stuff. Her kids are older. So I'm guessing like teenage and older. I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be, guys. I can't make any promises because I don't know. But that's why it's starting at $1. So just a little fancy welcome in. I packed it up, but didn't ship it. So Gone Girl, there is a way for you to cancel a shipping label. So you can cancel the shipping label, like go in and edit it, and then unbundle and get it into different bundles. If you haven't already unbundled 5 for the week, it should unbundle it into other like smaller boxes so that you're not going over. Did you do this by weight? Because if you did a flat rate, it wouldn't matter, right? So it just depends on what you did, because you should be able to go in and just edit the weight unless it tries to charge you extra, and then you could unbundle. I can't wait to get out. Why Cindy Lou 92 literally sent me a message, or it was like a message or a comment or something over on like TikTok. It was like, I miss your shows. Like, I'm like, I'm doing one on the 16th. Oh my God, that's so funny. I weighed each item at listing and I did reduced shipping. Okay, then it should be fine. Did you do flat rate? Did you do priority and flat rate for your categories? Because if you did flat rate, then the weight doesn't matter. So you should be able to change the weight, and it won't matter if it's flat rate. So if it's priority, it may matter, but you should still be able to edit it, because you get like edits every. What costs you money on Whatnot for shipping is when you have to change the class. So either it's Ground Advantage and you have to change it to flat rate, or it's flat rate and you have to change it to Ground Advantage. Those are the things that mess you up. But if you stay in the same lane, that's why we always do priority flat rate, is because, well, I mean, we do close. So we can fit a lot into a flat rate. If I can't fit it on the flat rate box, I can unbundle it and it'll do an additional flat rate box. And you get get it altered 5 times a week. So you did Ground Advantage. Did you do clothing, Gone Girl? Because you should be doing, if you've got smaller items, you should always be doing, you should be doing Ground Advantage flat rate, priority and flat rate. The only time I do Ground Advantage is if the items are too big to fit in a flat rate box. So flat rate box, the biggest flat rate box there is a 12 by 12 by 6. So that's as big as you can get. If your items are bigger than that, then you need to do either priority, or you need to do priority Ground Advantage. But if you're just doing like clothes and stuff like that, it should always be priority flat rate. Ground Advantage goes by weight. Flat rate, don't care. Flat rate goes up to 70 pounds. So you should be, if the order was so big it wouldn't fit in a flat rate, that's okay, because you can unbundle it. So if the order gets so big that you can't fit it all in a flat rate, you can click unbundle and it'll unbundle it into other size things. So let's say you've got, let's just hypothetically say you've got 10 pairs of pants that sold, and there's no way that that's going to fit all in a flat rate. You can unbundle it and it'll make it into 2 flat rates. And unbundling, a lot of times the unbundling won't even count towards your 5. It's really weird on Whatnot. Sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. And Justin and I have both tried to figure out like what's the method to the madness, and the only thing we can figure out is it has to do with like zip codes or where you're located or how far away the person is. There has to be some sort of metric in the background, because sometimes we've gotten charged to unbundle like after our 5, and other times it's been nothing. I mean, we unbundled the thing for Jay Licious. We unbundled one of her things because she bought like, I don't know, 15 things or 16 things one time, and it was like bigger items. And we kept unbundling that sucker, and it was fine. But then other people we've unbundled and it's tried to charge us the $9.21. So I wish that I had a definite answer on why that happens, but I don't. So no, it's gone, girl. Hey, baby, it happens. So on the ground advantage, what you should be able to do is here's my question to you. They paid for 9 pounds and it's actually 10. If that's the answer, then you need to put 10 in, and it may charge you a little bit different. It may not charge you though, Gone Girl. If you haven't done any editing and you don't change it from ground advantage to flat rate, and you don't change anything as far as the shipping, it may be able to just do the larger thing. It may charge you for that. It may not. So you'll have to kind of just see what happens. Yeah, zip code makes sense. So for love of humor, that's what we were thinking. We're thinking it has something to do with zip code. Maybe if it's closer to you, you get more leeway with the unbundling. If it's further away, maybe that's different. Justin and I tried to figure it out, and we don't know the definite answer on that. But Daisy, great to see you, my love. Magic Bubbles, one of the sponsored. Okay, guys, we got one left for our sponsored giveaways for the week, and this is gonna go. You're gonna go up on the board for the week, but most importantly, yours are gonna get drawn on our Thursday night show. We're gonna do them all on Thursday night, and that way you'll get maximum exposure, because there's more people on in the evenings than there is during the daytime. So Heathers, that's it, baby. That's it. Got it. That's everybody for the week. So all of you are going to get on the board starting tomorrow. You'll be on all the way till next week, and then we'll be doing all of yours on Thursday. So if you guys can pop into the show on Thursday, it'd be great, because I always say things like, tell us what you sell, let's learn a little bit about you, because my whole goal on Whatnot isn't just to do the auctions, it's to help y'all grow your businesses. You guys know that. So speaking of giveaways, we're going to go ahead and run Heather's Hustles giveaway, guys. So we're going to put this up here. So guys, make sure you pop in a giveaway. If you like $5, if you like having $5 for Amazon because you want to be able to buy things, that's all you gotta do is get in this giveaway. 21 of you are in here. I expect to see 21 people that want the money. Unless you're so rich you don't need $5. In that case, send a girl a tip. Just kidding. Yeah, I didn't understand when you click edit. Yeah, you're welcome. I hope that helped you out, baby. I hope that helps. Magical Bubbles says, I have a huge show on Friday. Guys, give Magical Bubbles Soaps a follow here. Huge show on Friday. And if you guys have any shows coming up, comment down below. Let us know when your shows are. We want to make sure we're all following each other. Heather says, give it to someone that maybe couldn't buy one but needs it. Oh, Heathers, are you sure? Well, you know what? We'll talk about that. Heathers. Here's what we'll do. Heathers, send me a message here on Whatnot of a random seller that you want me to shout out, and I'll say it's a gift card from you in honor of, and then we'll focus on getting that person some followers. So just shoot me a message, Heathers, and let me know. Plus, welcome in Lilith. Welcome to the adventure. Great to see you guys. Lex is here. Ranks is here. I ain't rich either. I'm a reseller. I am not rich. Guaranteed. I need the money. I need the money. Bring me the monies. I need all the monies. Oh my goodness. I love that movie. Done. Awesome. It's my birthday. I make artisan soap. Amazing. It's a wicked theme. Oh my God, this is getting better by the second. Mountain of Deals, welcome in. Lex says, Cutters and Things is a new seller. It's my husband. All things knivesies, outdoors, manly. It'll be a second show Thursday. Oh my gosh, guys. Make sure you follow. I'm going to follow Cutters right now. And we're going to mention him in the chat. New seller, guys. This is her husband. That's so cool. So make sure you guys give him a follow. Forecast says I'm having a Christmas show tomorrow at 9:15 a.m. It is that time of year. They got the Christmas stuff out at Costco. I'm just saying. Hello, Plus. Good to see you. Olga's here. Good morning, Olga. Drop the wings emoji if you're under 1K sales and have at least 4 shows scheduled. All right, guys. Heather's is gonna bless her giveaway that she just paid for next week. She's gonna pay it forward. So, guys, drop a wings emoji if you're under 1K sales and have at least 4 shows scheduled, and then she'll just randomly select someone, and we'll honor you on our show on Thursday. We'll talk about you and work on getting you guys some follows. So, Amber, it's just great to see you. Lauren, good morning, you guys. 2 minutes to get in that giving, so pop on in. We're also going to give away a chamomile face mask a little bit later on as well, in honor of being a hippie, and who doesn't like chamomile? I mean, come on. So that is going to be from Justin and I for all of you guys. Little sip. What else do we got going on? Okay, also on Thursday, I am going to be auctioning off some things I've been hand making. I've been getting crafty for Halloween, and I have been hand making all sorts of cute little headbands. They're decorated on front and back with little, like, cute little bats and skulls and all that. There's one. Here's another one. This one's got pumpkins and googly eyes on the back, and we're going to be auctioning these off. These are all handmade with love from your, you can tell it's handmade because there's a little bit of what do you call it? Hot glue gun from my hot glue gun incident. So we're going to be doing these. I have more as well that I'm making. So I'm going to have a couple more. So I think we'll have like 4 of those to auction off on Thursday, just for fun. For funskies, so you guys can get something for Halloween-y and something made from me to you from the little crafter. Good morning, Mary P. Great to see you. PSG in the house. The Rusty Hang is here. John is here. Welcome. And Handmade is. Thanks, you guys. I just, I wanted to do something just kind of fun and creative and kind of just outside of just like regular, selling clothes and stuff. I wanted to do something interesting. Y'all know I'm always trying to do something interesting. So, guys, if you haven't had a chance to follow Heather's Hustles, right now is your opportunity to give her a follow and a bookmark. We got 4, 3, 2, 1, and roll that beautiful bean footage. What do we got? Who's it going to be? Everlicious! Congratulations, baby. You a winner. Great job. Congratulations. You have won a $5 gift card brought to us by our incredible friend, Heather's Hustles. We're going to mention her one more time in the chat here, and then we're going to actually pop over to her. There it is. Perfect. Okay. We're going to pop over to her profile here, and let's learn a little bit about Heather's. Heather says, thanks for stopping by. I am Heather, full-time reseller and spooky crew raider. I sell graphic and band tees that bring the nostalgia, the edge, and the vibes. Big city personality from little old Kentucky town. What started as a side hustle turned into my full-time passion, and I'm proud now to be a dedicated whatnot seller. I'm a recovering addict with over 3 years sober. My recovery journey fuels my mission, helping others to take their first steps towards healing. I love that. A portion of my proceeds goes towards donating hygiene items and clothing to people entering treatment, because everyone deserves a fresh start with their journey and dignity. Looking for community? Tuesday mornings, I host a seller support chats to help others grow, learn, and thrive on whatnot. Sunday mornings, I hold space with others in recovery to share our experiences, strength, and hope. I invite you to share yours too. You never know who you might inspire. Myself and the Spooky Crew family love to raid new sellers and help in any way we can. Bookmark my pop-up raid plaque to join our family. If you have an issue with your order, please reach out before leaving a negative review, and I will make it right. She is clothed in strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of her future. Proverbs 31:25. I love that. Heather, what a great bio. I mean, you want to know how to do a bio? That's how you do a freaking bio. She is not messing around. Heather says, closet clean out today, all band tees 50% off. So here's what we're going to do. Guys, I'm going to triple dog dare you to click on Heather's Hustle, go over to view profile, click on shows, and let's get her some bookmarks. So she's got 59 bookmarks right now for tomorrow's show at 3. Let's get those up to 70. And then she's got $6 band tees with a whole bunch of bookmarks. Let's see if we can get her up to 175, yo, on that. She deserves it. She gives so much back to this community. So Heather's, congratulations on being an incredible, amazing human. Looking for a crafty mod. You do not want me to mod stuff. I would volunteer, but I'm so bad. The ADHD kicks in and I literally forget what I'm doing. And then I'm just like off, like, making myself a cup of coffee or something during the show. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm supposed to be modding. The 2 times I've tried it, I suck so bad. I did mod for surf once and did okay, but thank God Tej was there as well. So it went way better. I was like, thank God, don't put me in charge. Nobody wants me to be in charge. I'm here for the party. I am not here to be in charge. Heather is amazing. Time Rock, welcome in. Hangers and Hustles, great to see you. Humor says, please need some opinions. Verified buyers, exactly what does that mean? On or off? I'm not sure, Love of Humor, but that is a great question. I am what's not worst mod. I banned my number one mod yesterday accidentally. Dude, that sounds like something I would do. Thank God we've got just one more chapter that comes in here and helps me out because she knows I'm a freaking hot mess. Like, it's so bad. Justin lines up all of the stuff on the counter that I'm supposed to talk about because I am like, woo, my brain. Do we have anybody else with ADHD in here? Tell me I'm not the only one. Oh my goodness. Okay. What else do we got? Yeah, super squirrel. What else do we got going on? Okay, lastly, before we get some work done, I'm going to be changing the days I do this a little bit. So my goal has been to get 30 items up every single day. In order to get 30 items up, I know how many hours it takes me to do everything, right? And so doing these shows 5 days a week, although has been amazing and I love it and I love being able to come in here and help y'all, I am getting like 50 less listings up a week unless I work like super late into the evening, like 9 or 10 o'clock at night. But I like to try to be done by like 7:30 or 8 so that I can eat dinner. And so I'm going to start doing these Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. The other reason I'm doing that is because we're going to start trying to incorporate some more shows in. So we've got estate sale hauls that we're going to be doing with the dollar or with auctioning that. I've got a huge estate. I mean, it's probably going to be like at least 4 or 5 shows. I've got our dollar starts one we're doing this week. I've got a whole garage sale series thing that we're trying to do something. We're going to see if it works. But, so I have shows I'm going to be doing like auction shows. I'm going to try to kind of incorporate some of those in as well. So I'm going to start doing these Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. It'll be at the same time. That's also going to give me a chance to get to the pool on Tuesdays and Thursdays because I've got to work out and I have not had time. So self-care, get my work done, all that. But I will be on here Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, as well as our evening auction. So if you guys haven't gotten a chance to go through and bookmark all of our shows, this is your opportunity to do that. And I'll be posting it and all y'all will know when I'm doing this, but I'm going to attempt to we're going to play around with this fourth quarter and do Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and then our evening auction shows, and we'll see how that is. Yes, we're still doing dollar starts on Thursday. That'll be the 16th, I believe it is. Is it the 16th Thursday? Let's see. So this week we've got, what is today? Today's the 14th. Yeah. So we'll be doing, or today's the 13th. So we've got, tomorrow is live thrifting. So live thrifting dollar day. So we'll be live thrifting tomorrow morning. And then Wednesday morning, we'll be doing one of these shows. Thursday night, we'll be doing our dollar auctions. And then I'm going to take Friday off because I'm going to be away from home so much this week that I need to be able to take Friday and just hammer out work. So yeah, so we'll still be thrifting tomorrow. So guys, make sure if you like going live thrifting, we got dollar days tomorrow. So make sure you pop in for that because that's always fun. Yes. Can't miss the dollar days. Heck no. All right. And then we're going to get some work done here. We'll be doing another auction here in a little bit. Oh. Last thing. I almost forgot. I have booked the Master Keywords class list. How many people in here have our Master Keywords list? How many people have our Master Keywords list? Mel has that, Master Keywords, just one more chapter. Okay, so for those of you that do not know what this is, And for those of you that have used it and had any positive things or negative, feel free to say either way. Tell everybody what this is. So what this is, Gone Girl, if you don't have it yet, message me here and we'll get it to you through the email, because otherwise you have to wait for the QR code in the mail. Yeah, so here's what we got going on. The master keywords list is over 500 different words. It's over 37 aesthetics. It's how Justin and I sell so much stuff. And this goes for the Bay, Depoppers, Poshy or Kari May, wherever you sell like static listings. You can also use it here on Whatnot. And what it is it's words for the search engine AI bots to find to push your listings out. So y'all know Justin and I sell quite a bit of stuff. We sold over 20 items this weekend, and a lot of it is stuff that other people are selling, but ours sells first because A, I beat everyone by a buck, but two, our listings get pushed out quickly. So normally when you list something, it takes the search engine about 2 weeks to get you into the groove with that item so that it can get spread out throughout the internet, right? So it takes about 2 weeks. How do I know this? This is what I used to do for a living. So I used to do marketing. I used to help businesses with this kind of stuff. And so it takes about anywhere between 10 to 14 days for a listing to get pushed out through, like, let's say Google, for people to be able to find that listing. Here's the issue. By the time it gets pushed out, your listing is now 2 weeks old, and you're probably going to be refreshing that 2 weeks later. So if you use the keywords, it helps that item to get pushed out faster. For instance, let's just say I was listing this polo shirt. The keywords I would use for this from the master keywords list would be like preppy, prep, this is Y2K, vintage, streetwear, baggy, loose, retro, preppy style, preppy with an IE, preppy with a Y, academia, frat, rich, designer, luxury. Those are just a couple of the things I could think of off of the master keywords list. You take those keywords, you put it in the description so people can find it. But I've had so many people that just have had questions like, how do I decide what an aesthetic is? How do I know? How do I know all of this? So one, there's a link so that you guys can see what it looks like. But I went ahead and I booked a date for the master keywords class. So this is going to be free for anyone that has the keywords list. This is just a free thing for you guys to come to. And it is going to be on, let me take a look here. So get this in your notes, because you're not going to see it. You will not be able to see this on my shows because it's private. So I'm going to have to send you the link. I'm going to have to send you the link for this show. So it's going to come to your Gmail, whatever email, Gmail that you used when you got this. So if you aren't getting emails from us, you need to let Justin know by messaging us here on Whatnot. Just message my account and let us know that you're not getting them. But this is what it's going to look like. You're not going to see this on my page, though, because you need to have it in order to attend this. Otherwise, why would you be in this? You're not going to be able to follow along and understand what's going on. So I booked it for November 5th at 10 a.m. Central Time. So I'm going to hold this up here if you guys want to screenshot that, because you're not going to be able to find it anywhere else. So it's this right here, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, Gone Girls, your Gmail could be wrong. So anyone that isn't getting emails, send me a message here on Whatnot, and then all of you will be getting a message with a link to attend this. You'll only be able to attend this if you bought the list. And this list, guys, is good forever. You buy it once. I update it all the time because this is how I run my business. So whenever I come across a new aesthetic or a new word, I added a couple things in this last weekend. And then what you do is you just save it to the notes in your phone or your computer so that you can copy and paste it. It's right down here. It is pinned right now. If anybody wants to get it, that's where it is, right there. And I don't have it in my bin normally. I probably should put that in there. But you can get it right here. Once you get it, you have it forever. So if you guys want that, want to attend, that's when it's going to be. I'm glad I almost completely forgot to do that. So, and what I'll do too, so you guys can see it, is I'll just run this. So we're going to run it here. Don't bid up on it. It's just a one, just buy it once. We're going to run it as an auction here if you want to get it. Don't bid each other though, because otherwise it's, then you're just going to pay more for it, which is silly. So, Yeah, so like I said, if you guys are not getting the emails, then that's where it is. So yeah, Lily. So anybody wants to get it, hey, it's no pressure to get it. I just know it has helped our it hasn't just helped our business, it's just how we run our business. I would never list anything without keywords because otherwise the search engine can't find you. You're just fighting people for listings, and that's silly. So we sold quite a few this weekend. I don't even know what my accountability journal is. Let's see. Let's take a look. Looks like we sold 9 items on the Bay. So this is Saturdays and Sundays sales. Everything from PlayStation games to J. Crew, patches, all that good stuff. Magic bubbles, awesome. So magical bubbles, send me a message today here on Whatnot. And then if you do that, that way you can get it sooner. Otherwise, you have to wait for the QR to come in the mail. Little Donna, what's going on, my friend? We sold a lot of jeans. Now, one of the things we talked about last week is taking pictures of your jeans a little bit differently. And I know that this is going to be hard for a lot of you guys to transition into this, but it is going to help you to sell more jeans. So all of our jeans that we sell, I take a picture of the back pocket. That is my opening photo. And the reason being is because that photo right there ain't stopping nobody from scrolling. It's just never going to happen. But that photo right there will. So when you guys do your opening photos for your jeans, how do I know this works? Because I sold a ton of jeans this weekend by doing that. You got to have that back pocket. It really does make a big difference. So we sold 9 items over on the Bay. We sold 7 over on the Depoppers, including a pair of pants with a pocket, our shirts where we put our cuff up there. That's how we do our opening photo for all of our shirts, is up close. We also sold more pants, a jacket, and then that John Cena. Remember this the other day, that shirt? Remember how I said we got to get in those guts? You got to get up close and personal when it comes to your photos for shirts and stuff like that, because that isn't stopping anybody. No one's scroll is going to stop there, but they will stop on that. So I just wanted to show you guys, proof is in the pudding. Actions speak louder than words. I want you guys to see that how I'm doing this is indeed selling things. And that goes for the Depoppers, Poshy, Karime, and the Bay. Same thing over here. We sold Levi's back pocket, Pure Stuff, weather jeans, back pocket. So I think we sold over 20 items this weekend, which I'm happy with. It's definitely picking up. It was so slow last week. So yes, that's a great question. Just one more chapter. The Master Keywords class video will be available through YouTube, but it's only going to be available through a private link. It's not going to be something that you can just watch. You got to have the Master Keywords list in order to get it, because otherwise people are just going to be confused by what this is, and then I'm going to get 800 million messages. And so it's just easier for me to be like, hey, you got to own the list to get in on the class. You got to pay the piper in order to get in, but it will be available afterwards. So anyone that purchases it in the future will be able to get that too. So Mimi's great to see you. Gigi, great to see you as well. Wells Treasure Trove is in the house. Guys, by the way, how was your weekend? How did we do? How was the weekend? We had a great weekend on Saturday. I was a super bum. I really didn't do much. I needed like kind of a decompressing weekend, I think. I've been working so hard feverishly that I just needed a little downtime. So Saturday I was kind of a bum. Yesterday we got all of our Halloween decorations finished outside, did some house stuff, played some video games last night, which was really fun. Only woke up once in the middle of the night, which was great. So I just kind of had like a relaxing weekend. I just kind of needed it. Sometimes you need that, right? Sometimes your body just says, you got to slow down, Gigi, right? You just got to slow it down, baby. Katie Bug, good morning, my love. Okay, and then the other thing, let's do this too. Leave a heart down here below. And a heart on our chat signifies that anyone that follows you, you pinky swear that you will follow them back. If you're already following them, get in there and do a couple bookmarks. Coley! Get in there and do a couple bookmarks, and that'll help you to make some new friends, broaden your networks, Decompressing, yeah. Well, did you have a migraine? Oh, sweetheart, I'm so sorry. I totally understand that. I literally am a migraine person. You all know I went through that a few weeks ago. I'm so sorry you went through that. It is the worst. So, Magical Bubble says that they're in. Gone Girl's in. Our good friend God Maurice is in. Mimi's is in. Heather's is in. Coley, I'm so happy to see you. How are you, my love? I miss you. I feel like I haven't seen you forever. I know I'm doing this when you're working, so I know it's tough. Hey, Coley, I got an evening show coming up on Thursday, though. We got an evening show on Thursday, so come in and say hello. Olga's in. Yeah, so anybody that you guys saw leave a heart, click on their name, click on follow up in the right-hand side. If you click on follow, then click over and maybe bookmark a couple shows. For those of you that don't know, bookmarking other people's shows on Whatnot sends a message to Whatnot that you're an active and interested user. You're more likely to have your account pushed out. Just like I always tell you guys, before you run a show, like if you're doing an auction show, you should be on this app 15 minutes before the show. You should be popping into other people's shows. You should be following. You should be bookmarking. You should be leaving comments. You should be hopping around. It's what's called baking your account. It wakes it up, and so you're more likely to get pushed out. I'm a hot mess too. I live that life. I live a hot mess life. I had a broken toe and something fell on it yesterday. Oh my God, it not only rebroke it, but broke it in a new place. Magical Bubbles, what do you do? So today I've already dropped and dumped an entire yogurt all over my living room floor. So I get it. I'm so klutzy. I break things all the time. I constantly have I just almost fell over that. I constantly have tape all over my body because I'm constantly broken. So I got it. Coley says I'll be there early. Well, I will be happy to see you, my love. I don't sell Whatnot, but I sure will follow. Please, yes, give. PSG is so great. That's a friend of ours from the Tiki Talkies. May, welcome in, my love. Okay, I think that's all of the admin-y crazy things. We're gonna go ahead and do a couple photos here, hang out. I'm gonna be trying to limit these shows to about an hour. It's what my doctor had said that they wanted me to do because of the migraine situation and the screen time that I'm doing outside of it. So I'm gonna try to be a good girl. I'm so bad about it. Justin is like, honey, you're only supposed to do an hour. I'm like, I know. Anyways, I'm lucky I never broke any bones. Maurice, you must be taking your calcium. I am telling you. Teresa, welcome in. Waking up the account. Yes, so this is a great, this is kind of tip of the day. If you guys are trying to do anything that has anything to do with any app, so if you're trying to do TikTok-y, Instagram-y, Facebook-y, if you're trying to do Whatty Naughty, anything that can be considered kind of a social media-esque app, there's something called baking your account. And what baking your account does is it wakes up that app to let you know that to let them know that you are an active participant. So before you post on Tiki or IG or here or Facebooky, you want to go in and spend a few minutes kind of liking some stuff, leaving some comments. It wakes up the account, then you post, right? So that's just how it works for social media. On Whatnot, how it works is by going into other people's shows and spending time on the app. So apps like this are constantly ranking you in the background, right? They rank you by, are you a premier shop? How much do you sell? How often are you on here? Are you consistent? What is your defect rate? What is your on time order rate? What is your rating? What is your reviews? But the other thing that it doesn't tell you that it's ranking is how active of a participant you are. So if you're on here and you're a lurker and you don't ever comment or heart or you don't ever engage with the app, it tells the app that you're not an engaged viewer. And engaged viewers always get a bit of a bump. Now, a lot of people are going to say, I don't know if that's true. How does she know that? I literally used to do this for a living. So this is what I did. I helped businesses and companies learn how to bake their accounts and how to get big push outs for launches or relaunches or businesses that had a hard time advertising their products for whatever reason, because it was in a niche marketplace or a gray area marketplace. By baking your account anywhere, it just helps to get pushed out more. It's how we've grown our Tiki and our IG and all of that. I mean, I think we're getting close to 10K followers, I think, over on TikTok. I started a year ago with 0. And these are all real people. This is not fake account follow for follow. These are like people that I've made these connections with. And it's the same thing on Whatnot. So if you're over here and you're trying to grow your business and you're trying to get your business going, it's called networking, not net wishing. And so what I always tell people to do is 15 minutes before your show, get in and start surfing through shows. So go to a show, leave a couple comments. Wow, great stuff. Hope you have a great show. Heart, heart, heart. Boom. Next show. Wow, this looks really cool. Great seller. Heart, heart, heart. Boom. Done. Next show. And just kind of go through and do that for about 15 minutes. Then go over to your account and then click go live. So leave your account open, then go over and click live. Because you already have been such an engaged viewer, the likelihood of you getting bumped up a little bit is way higher. Now, you may say, oh, I've done this all the time and it's not making a difference. It may look to you like it's not making a difference, but it is. And it works really good, especially for new sellers or people that don't have a lot of reviews or a lot of sales, or people that are premier shops. I mean, those premier shops, the way that the ranking works is premier shops will always get first precedent, right? Promoted shops, so if you promoted your shows, will get second. Although I always say the promoting, I don't think it hits the right market. I don't know that Whatnot's algos have quite figured out who to push it out to, in my opinion. The next people are the people that are having their very first show ever. Whatnot pushes your show out for your very first show, so you'll have a good show. And then everyone else is just in the mix. And so the more you can bump yourself up in that mix, the more likely you are for people to see you. Is that making sense? Does that make sense? Is anybody confused by that at all? Sophia! Have you ever tried greens for migraines? Yeah, Olga, I used to sell a green string many years ago. Yes, I do. I take about 23 supplements a day right now. I'm a big supplements person. I like things. It's how we keep the old body moving and grooving. Kay, welcome in. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad. Yeah, you're so welcome. Brittany Walker's coming in here to say hello. Brittany Walker. I had a person promise to help me and she flaked out at me. I'm so bummed. I know, it's tough, man. People can be disappointing, that's for sure. Hazy, welcome in. Yes, it does. It does help people to get to your room. It just helps to pump. It may only bump you up 1 point, but hey, any point's better than no point, right? Okay, good. I'm glad that's helping it. Hey, Hazy. What's up, baby? This is actually kind of comfortable. Y'all know I don't ever wear like dresses or like girly clothes, but this is actually kind of comfortable. I don't know that I can wear it all the time. I feel a little weird in a dress, but I know. I walked in this morning and Justin's like shocked. He's like, you're wearing girls' clothes. I'm like, that's a costume. I've tried that waking up the account. I don't know. It must be low so. Gone Girls, it's just it's a consistency thing. So the other thing that you guys will hear from every reseller on the planet, in the universe, is that this business thrives on consistency because it is so AI and SEO driven now. It's not like it used to be. So back in the day, if someone bought an item from you, let's say on the Bay, they may come by and buy other items from you because they like your store and they like you as a person and you were a good seller or whatever. Those days don't exist as much anymore because people are getting fed to them what the search engines and AI believe they will be interested in. And this is why I talk about the keywords so much, is because in order for you to get separated from everybody else. So let's take a really super basic shirt. We got a little, that's a Versace, so that's a terrible representation. Let's do this one. All right. We got a little basic white button-up Levi's coat, right? There are so many Levi's coats for sale online. What am I going to do to separate myself from other people? How am I going to get this item sold? And how I'm going to do that is by we call it playing the game. I always taught this to all of my clients. You got to play the game. If you want to play to win, you got to play the game. And the game is you have to use search engines and AI to sell your stuff. You just do. I don't care how great your pictures are. I don't care how great your price is. If your title isn't right and your words aren't right and you're not using the right things, your items are not going to get pushed out. And they're certainly not going to get pushed out onto Google's main page or Facebooky or any of the places, marketplace where you see posh ads or any of that. It's not getting pushed out there. So by you using the correct words, the internet can find you, right? It's like constantly combing and trying to find the best things. So this right here, this aesthetic right here, this little white coat is not only a Western aesthetic, but it's also like a preppy and a streetwear. So anyone that has bought anything online or listens to a certain kind of music or lives in a certain area or has a certain kind of people that they follow on their Facebook, they're going to get that pushed out to them. Even if they weren't looking for a white Levi's jacket, that jacket's going to get pushed out to them because of the words I'm using in the description. Because of the words I'm using, that helps that to get pushed out. And so if you guys are trying to sell more on some of these static sites, you got to be using those words to get people in to be interested in you. How you do that on Whatnot is by being an engaged and interesting person, meaning you're going into these accounts and you're saying hello. Now, it may not make a difference for the first 10 times you do it. Hell, you know what? It might not make a difference for the first 50 times you do it. But by you consistently doing that, the internet loves algorithms. It loves things that are just easy to find, right? And so if you're easy to find here on Whatnot behind the scenes with their app metrics, because they've got all these little bots in there searching for how to do this. They have a whole code written in the background. That's how they write the app, is through code. I know this because I have helped companies and walked through code development. I don't code myself. I just know coders and know how it works because I've had to work with them for companies I've been promoting. So, yay, Lydia, Master Keywords List. Make sure you message me today too so I can get that to you. So Gone Girl, you're frustrated, right? You're feeling like you're not getting pushed out. You feel like people aren't finding your shows. I promise you, Girl Scout promise, if you consistently get yourself out there and you consistently get on and bake your account, the biggest mistake people do on Whatnot is they go in and they just hit go live, right? So that's not what I do. So before I come on here with you guys, I spend probably about 10 minutes and we go through and we wish people good luck for their shows for the day. We pop in and out of shows. Some of y'all may have seen those messages on your accounts. I'm wishing you well, and I'm also baking my account. I'm helping to bump you up because you got comments on your show ahead of time. Has anyone ever seen me comment on any of their shows? So I get on and we do that. And then I go to rehearsal mode. I make sure I look good. I don't close my app. I leave my app open. I go straight from wishing people well into rehearsal mode. I make sure my thing is set up straight. And then I go straight into the show and I leave my app open that whole time. And it really does help to get things pushed out. So I hope does that help anybody? Does that make sense? I always feel like I don't know if I'm clarifying the questions. The replay of the show, charities. Yeah, and if you guys are interested in watching a lot of these, they're on our YouTube. They're either under the live section if they went live for the day, or they're under the video section if you guys want to rewatch these. There's always great tips for resellers and stuff on there. Dang straight. Yeah, keep trying, baby. Consistency is key. Have you guys ever seen one of my favorite images ever? Have you guys seen that picture of that guy that's like digging through the tunnel and he's like looking for diamonds and he's like that close to breaking the wall where there's all these diamonds and he turns around and puts his pickaxe on his shoulder and just like walks away. And it's like people give up before they're so close. I know the grind over here, you guys. I'm literally living it with you. It's not like I'm some huge, massive seller on here. We're a little account. I got 3,000 followers, maybe. I haven't sold 25,000 things, and I sure as heck am not a premier account. So I'm over here working hard with y'all as well. And I tell you, it'll happen. I promise you it'll work. You just got to stay with it. And if what you're doing isn't working, switch it up a little bit. It's why we started doing these reseller support shows while I didn't do auction shows for a minute, because I just needed to build up a few more people. Now I'm going to try some more auction shows, try to get some new followers, try to get some sales, see how that goes. And we're just keep switching it up, right? It's not that it doesn't work. It's just that you got to work it the right way, right? Yeah, just keep going, you guys. Yeah, no, just for the come by, watch the replays just for the costumes. There's some spooky ones last week. There's some spooky. Oh, look at that. Look at that. You're even getting help. Look at that. Dizzy, what's up, baby? Like, totally amazing. Feeling groovy. Gathering old memories. Welcome in. Awesome. Good. When you comment, you go to their live or private message to their live. So you want to go in and comment on their live, and you can do it ahead of time too. So you could go in their show ahead of time, like before it starts, go to like followed hosts for the day and just pop in and say things like, hey, I hope you have an amazing show today. I'm rooting you on. You freaking got this. Let's go. Right. And then go to the next one and leave a message on there and leave a message on there and leave it. Just spend about 10 minutes kind of waking up the account a little bit. Also, it's nice because you're leaving nice messages on other people's accounts, which helps their show get bumped a little bit, makes you look like a good person, and we all work out together and we all hang out because we are hashtag better together, baby. Purdue fan. Good to see you, my friend. Brianna, welcome in. Tracy, why not? Tracy, I got a show coming up this week, Thursday night. Thrift, welcome in. Bull City is here. Coastal! Good morning, you guys. Hey, that's why we come in these things, right? This is how we learn. We got to learn to earn. All right, we're going to go ahead and pin this. And then also, if you guys haven't had a chance, I know we got some new people in here today. If you haven't had a chance to open up that right there, see that little picture right there? Click on that picture. There's a bell. Click on the bell. That way you'll get notified when I go live. Otherwise, I'm such a small seller and we do community shows, and these community shows do not get pushed out because Whatnot's not making a ton of money on them. And so I'm real low on the like pushed out factor. So make sure that you guys ring that bell. That way you'll get notified when I go live. Otherwise, I'm competing with people that are doing actual auction shows and they just don't push me out as much. So Katski, welcome in. Okay, we're gonna run a little giveaway here, guys. We're gonna do this here. So we're gonna run a little giveaway. And this is from Justin and I to you. And this is a very nice little soothing chamomile. I have one of these in the bathroom. I think I'm going to do one of these today too. And do a little chamomile mask. Chamomile is really great to help balance the pH on your face. It also is a really good soother. It's a great thing to do at night. So get in there and do that up. Right there, baby. So magical. If you click on that little image right there, see that little image that says click the bell? If you click on that listing I've got right now, there should be a bell, a little bell notification thing in the upper right-hand corner. And you should see that. Sometimes the bell doesn't show up, I think, on iPads. I think it is. So if you're on an iPad, you may not see it. So that is a possibility. And I think that might be in our Buy It Now. I'm not sure. Hey, Justin, is the master keywords list in our Buy It Now? Yeah, double check that. Perfect. And then make sure you guys bookmark that date. So one more time here, the date for that master keywords class, it's right here. So it's going to be 11/5 at 10 a.m. Central Time. Now, if you're not able to attend that, if you have the master keywords list and you're unable to attend that, I am going to do a private link so that you can watch it on YouTube. So that is going to be that. Yes. Fantastic. Our YouTube is just nice comps. I'm nice comps everywhere. So if you just type nice comps in all over all the places, I'm all the places. What is the difference between clicking the bell and bookmarking? That's a great question. So Bull City wants to know, what is the difference between clicking the bell and bookmarking future shows? So two different ways. So when you bookmark a future show, the likelihood that you get notified that show is going live is kind of low, especially if you have bookmarked other shows at that time. The people who are always going to get their shows done first is premier shops, promoted stores, first-time users, and then it goes in a random order after that. So let's say that you have bookmarked. Okay, thanks, baby. So that master keywords list will be in our bite now if you guys want to get it after the show too. So let's say hypothetically that you bookmarked 3 shows at around the same time on a Wednesday night. So let's say you did one at 6:50, 7 o'clock, and 7:02. Whatnot doesn't want to bombard you with notifications, so you won't always get those all 3 notifications. You may get 1, you may get 2, you may get 3. Just depends on what the algorithm decides to send you. So when people bookmark your shows, it's not a guarantee that they're going to get notified. The bell is different. So when you guys create a listing, a quality listing, so how I created this so that you all can do this exact same thing, is you go into your quality listings, put up an image that says like ring the bell or whatever, something like I did, make the price something astronomical that nobody would ever get, right? No one's going to spend $888,000. And then what you do is you have people go in it and click it. Now, every time I pin this down below, it sends out a notification. So every person that has ever clicked that bell just got a push notification sent to their phone that this is live. It is a great way for us smaller sellers to get pushed out. Did you guys notice our numbers went up? Now we're at 33. We were down to what, like 24? And that is because of that click the bell. So all you got to do is create yourself a quality listing, encourage people to use it, and then you just clone it into every one of your shows. See how it says there's 1,000 of these left? Well, they're never going to get bought, right? So it's just going to carry on from show to show to show by me cloning it, and everyone will get notified. So does that make sense? Thumbs up if that makes sense. Let me know if you guys need more clarification. Rose, good morning, Rose. For the shield has a question. What is your shield, my love? Lucky Leo, great to see you. Kristen is here. What's going on, baby? What is that on the bottom in your auction? Yes, so I think that's what we're talking about right now. Are you talking about that bell shield? Yes, so we just answered that. Sharon, Kelly, welcome in. Yeah, so you want to make it a crazy price. You can make whatever price you want, but you just don't want someone to accidentally buy it, because then if they accidentally buy it, then all those notifications are gone. So make it some sort of crazy amount. You know who taught me that is, I'm going to shout out our good friend here, Allah. These are good friends of ours. If you guys haven't had a chance to follow them, give them a follow. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Who's winning today? Brittany Walker! Brittany! You a winner, baby. Brittany, you need to go buy a lottery ticket, first of all. I think this is like the 3rd time you've won. Girl, congratulations. Brittany, you deserve it, because you're beautiful and you're magical and you're amazing and we love you and you're such a huge supporter. So you're getting a little chamomile mask in the mail from Justin and I to you with love. With love. You're so welcome, you guys. Happy to help. That's what we are here for. Okay. All right. Well, so we got literally no work done today together, but that's okay. We did, because we went over a whole bunch of stuff today. And so I am happy to have been able to help you guys today. That is the whole point of coming in here. And so we want to give out some thank yous. Let's give some thank yous. So congratulations to Britt for winning the giveaway. We've got Lydia with the master keywords, Magical with the master keywords. Both of you, make sure you message me today so we can get you the link to get those keywords. Ambilicious won the sponsored giveaway brought to us by our amazing friend, Heather's Hustles. Guys, if you haven't had a chance to give her a follow, make sure you follow her. Really, really beautiful, giving, wonderful woman. And then we've got our sponsoring giveaway purchasers for the week. We got Gone Girl Goods, Pixie Dust Treasure, Magical Bubble Soaps. Guys, we will be running your giveaways on Thursday night for our Thursday night show. So if you go in to Whatnot here, we've got this one coming up right here. It says random pulls $1. We will be running your giveaway that night. So if you have an opportunity to stop in, that would be great, because then you're able to talk about, oh my gosh, I didn't even see this. Miscellaneous, and we got Pixie Dust Treasures with the pink purchase. Gone Girl Goods is my new BFF with our matching bracelets. We got a treat, you guys. We got to end it with this. I can't miscellaneous. I'm so sorry. I did not see that. Here we go, you guys. Here we go. Ready? She's getting the Jack and Sally stickers along with this. Ready? Oh my God! Who wants a treat? Oh my goodness, there he is. Oh my goodness, there he is. Here we go. Let's go shopping and get this boy a treat. Let's go shopping and get him something sweet. Good boy. He knows he's been trained. He says, now we got to say thank you. Say thank you, miscellaneous, and the tail tax. Mrs. Meatball, where's my lady? Where is she? We got to get Lazy Bones up off of the couch. Lazy Bones, what mama got? Do you see her, honey? Yeah, it's confused because I'm trying to help. Come on, lady. Oh, there she is. Ready? Let's go shopping and get this girl a treat. Let's go shopping and get her something sweet. Oh, she did it. See ya. She's only here for the treat. She says, see ya. I'm going to get my treat and then I'm going to itch and I'm out of here. Oh my God, getting up with a dress on. That's a challenge. She's just a delicate flower, I'm telling you. Oh, magical. Thanks so much, you guys. She is a little diva. Okay, I'm out of here. If you missed this and you want to watch it on the replay, it'll be over on YouTube. It either went live or Justin will be putting it up today. What's that? Oh, it went live and it'll also go up. Fantastic clips. You're so welcome, you guys. So everyone, make sure you message me that we talked about you guys messaging me. And I will see you guys tomorrow for live thrifting dollar days. We're going to find treasure. All right. Have a beautiful day. Love you guys to pieces. Peace. Oh, stick around. Wait. We got to read. Make sure this is the other thing too. Last piece of info. If you guys can raid people, ask your people to stay for like around a minute. It makes your account look good. It makes the account that you're raiding into look good. And it makes you look good because you don't look like someone that just bails on it. So there is a little reward system to doing that. I know you probably heard other sellers talk about that. So we're going to raid into somebody. Let's take a look and see who we got. Let's do this one. I don't think we've ever done this one before. Daytime Disney. Say hi from the Nice Comps crew. Love you guys to pieces. Have a beautiful day. Bye, everybody.